What is up, guys? My name is Coriola, and welcome to episode 16 of my Out of the Park Baseball 18 franchise with the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we are here today at the mid-season of the 2022 season. Right now, we are 30-29, one game above 500, but we are actually tied for first place in the National League West. Colorado also 30-29, Dodgers half a game back, one less win. Padres one less win, one more loss there, 1 game back, and San Francisco only 2 games back. So very tight division race here. This season, nice little bounce back from last year. We have had a few injuries. Anthony Banda will be out for 7 more weeks. Caleb Fleck will be out for 8 more weeks with the torn labrum. Bradley still out from last year. Cody Reed out for 4 weeks, and he was having a nice season. And Keston Hiura was having a very, very nice season. He'll be out for around 15 more days. Braden Shipley right now is minimal. We don't really have another pitcher, so he will stay in the rotation. But anyway, Juan Gil, 290 average, top of the lineup, 357 on base. Mark Zanguez, 246. Akira Higashi, 341, 12 home runs. He has been amazing so far. 29 years old and killing it. Paul Goldschmidt, 267 home runs. So the power numbers a bit down, but the average has not dropped too much. 260 still respectable. Adam Hazley only hitting 227, 2 home runs. Mark Mathias, 278, 4 home runs. AJ Pollock, 277, 8 home runs. And Jose Herrera, 207. Oh, yeah, never mind. That's right. We had Miguel Amaya up because he didn't have any options left. Forgot about that. And how Jake Rogers is actually in AAA. Anyway, we actually have the 4th overall pick. I think Cincinnati did not sign their pick last year. So we're bumped back 1, which kind of sucks. But okay, I've not looked through these prospects yet. So at least ratings wise, I actually found out in my Royal Save there was a guy from Ruskin High School, which is right by my school, and they are the worst baseball program in the history. I'm sorry, we beat them by like 20 runs 3 straight years. Oh wait, we didn't play them this year because it got rained out. That's right. Must have been happy about that. They must have been happy about that. So I also found out there's players from like this one obscure Catholic school up in North Kansas City, so I thought maybe there's a player from my school, and so I looked through like all my saves. Haven't found one yet, but optimism is high. I've seen an Olathe North, seen Liberty. Yeah. Anyway, let's get the draft started. Chicago with the 1st overall pick takes Rob Pierce, center fielder. Looks decent. Seattle takes Eric Slater, a power-hitting right fielder. Cincinnati takes a pitcher, Tim Cotton. Even though it was only 4 stars, looks like a very good pitcher. I would have liked to have him, but Cincinnati didn't sign their guy last year. So, for some reason the name sounds familiar, but nope. Wasn't. What was the name of the guy last year who wanted that absurd amount of money? Was he a first baseman? Can't remember. Maybe right fielder? No, right fielder's in. Pitcher? I think he was a pitcher. Was it you? No? Anyway, alright, I'd like to draft a pitcher. Top pitchers, Jeremy Polvino. I'm always cautious about pitchers without demands, because usually that command doesn't turn out great. Pete Davis looks very different between OSA and head scout rating. Is our head scout the one who doesn't have? Yeah, he doesn't have a scout amateurs rating. So this is his first draft. Take a look at some batters now. Got an impossible guy who I wouldn't consider drafting anyway. First baseman looks a lot like Paul Goldschmidt. as far as ratings wise. Decent. First base, you kind of want more power. Ooh. Josh Reuter, center field. If he's available second round, I'm definitely picking him up. Because that, like model of player often works out well in the draft. Steve Sorrell's another guy I would take later, not fourth overall. Not really like a superstar player in here that I would take fourth overall. I mean, I'm leaning towards, Polvino. What's the other pitcher I like? I like Jace Murray also. So if our scouting director recommends either Murray or Polvino, we will take that one. He recommends Josh Reuter, the center fielder, who I really like. We need pitching. A bit far back from the microphone. We really need pitching. Oh, this guy looks really good. He's a righty, not great at defense, not fast. Don't have a DH in the National League. I feel like I'm trying to commit. If he's being recommended here at number 4, it's probably not going to make it to our supplemental pick. All right, Josh Reuter or Jeremy Polvino. If he's not recommending a 4.5-star player named Polvino, he's only 5'11". Is that what I saw? He's only 5'11". It's not the worst thing. Where's his height on here? I don't know where I thought I saw that. That's weird. I really cannot decide. I also like Jace Murray. Jeremy Polvino. 75. I'm going to take Jeremy Polvino. 5'9". Ooh, he's 5'9" and can throw 100 miles an hour. That's kind of injury. I'm thinking injury prone right there. Jace Murray's 6 foot. I really think Polvino could be a superstar, but only 50 control. If that was 55, I would take him right now. It is already 35. It's not like it's a 30 or 20 right now. Murray's already 40. Josh Reuter. Reuter's ratings look like they're going to work out better. I'm taking Josh Reuter, number 4 overall. This is the right guy, correct? Yes. All right, let's finish out the top 5. Pat Turso goes 5th to Baltimore. Boston takes Pete Davis. Miami takes Jace Murray. LA takes Joey Franta. I think he has a chance of being a good player. Detroit takes John Allen. And Milwaukee takes John Love. All right, let's simulate up to our next pick. Polvino's not there. He went 21st to the Houston Astros. So one of us made a mistake on him. Either they made a mistake by taking him, or I made a mistake by passing on him. And now it looks like pitching is not great. Chris Nay doesn't look terrible. Command is definitely questionable. All right. But, I mean, there weren't a lot of other batters that impressed me, so I'm going to take Chris. Are we out of money? I think we're out of money. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Like a really big problem. Recommendation is Andy Hargarden. All right, I'm going to take Chris Day, and then we're going to see if we can get some more money. All right. I might look down in the list more. I don't want to take a closer right now. So I like the third baseman a bit. Apologize if you can hear my family screaming outside. Don't need another catcher. That Tiergarten guy is still available. So what, a 2-star? I'll check to see if he's still there. If he is, he had pretty good ratings. I just like the pitcher better, whose name I've already forgotten. I think Tiergarten got taken. Alright, so I'm going to take that third baseman, Chris Herman. So, this is not a great draft class when we have a really high pick. I like Chris Pace. He says Tim Wallace. Shortstop. Why not? I guess. Pace is still there. I'll take him this time. That was only round 3. Not a great talented draft class. Center fielder with some good power, sure. Alright. Yeah, this has been less than encouraging, shall we say. Josh Eaton, second baseman, kind of looking like, yeah. Alright, I think he's going to be it. I don't feel like overspending on him. Take Josh Eaton from New Hampshire. And I think we're going to let assistant GM / scouting director, I'm not sure who exactly does it, let them finish out the draft. So, yeah, I am not thrilled with this draft. We got a good player. I think he's not the player we should have. Like, he's not a number 4 overall level player, and we are out of money. Haha. Crap. Who's making too much money? Correct answer is Archie Bradley. Other correct answer is AJ Pollock. Vargas has hit well. Can we get rid of Renfroe? If we could get rid of Renfroe, I think that would free up enough money to sign this guy. So, and I'm not willing to say this until next year, but next year we might have to consider looking at moving Higashi. Alright. Can we get anyone who's on a minor league contract? We're getting some decent offers returned. Juan Kelly from Toronto. He's got an option year left. Yeah, sure. Why not? Juan Kelly. Anyone better? Second baseman, left field, third base, Edwin Rios. It's a pretty decent name right there. I want to get a guy making the minimum, though. So, yeah, we're going to go with that first baseman from Toronto, Juan Kelly. Free up some space by trading Renfroe. Can play third base, but I think I'd rather him be in AAA for now. And we will call up Dwight Smith. Call him back up. All right, now that should be enough money to get Chris Ney. Really? Really? Are we just like straight up out of money? Are we in the negative right now? Just because it's over? We are. So we have to get rid of another contract. We don't have a lot of people making a lot of money. On the active roster, I should say. I'm going to try to trade him instantly when he comes off the disabled list. That might be after the trade deadline. That's 4 or 5 weeks. He'll be back. Never mind. Alright. Like, what about Brett Cecil? He might have 10-5 rights. He has 10-5 rights. Fucking course he does. Kind of need Robbie Ray if I want to make a playoff push. Kind of need Kendall Graveman. I never went over the pitching stats. Graveman, 3.62. Ray, 4.0. Tyler McGill, 3.84. Braden Shipley, 2.85. This guy, 10.15. Guano Young, 3.0. Jared Miller, 3.81. Kevin Munson, 2.89. Cecil, 2.53. Chargeois, 4.64. Line, 5.79. And Alberto's 4.88. See if we can trade JT Chargeois. I think he's making a decent amount of money. Crap. What about minor leaguers making too much money? I don't know how we view contract information there, unfortunately. Shoot, this is kind of a problem because I kind of want to sign that guy for obvious reasons. I think it's got to be getting rid of Vargas. Although he's been good, I mean, second basemen are pretty... I am not doing great going straight in the microphone, but second basemen are pretty replaceable in this game. So if we can get someone who's on a minor league contract... I'm recognizing all these names. Hey, minor league contracts. Nice. Decent catcher. Third baseman. Sam Shiver. Yes, we will take him right now. We will complete that deal. Alright. Now, do we have enough money? We're not going to be able to... Mother... How much money? Oh, because it's mid-season, so we've already spent that. We are like at 1.3, looks like. I want this guy. I want Chris Ney. Can I offer him 1.3 for now and see? Because if they're not impossible, usually they'll give you a second chance to negotiate. So he'll let me offer 1.3. Does AJ Pollock have 10-5 rights? I didn't think so. As far as him not accepting that. He has another contract year vesting option, but I mean, we're kind of... This is hard because we want to make a push, but at the same time, we need to sign these guys if we want a decent future. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate up to international amateurs because the draft signing deadline is actually like 4 or 5 days after that. And I'll come back to you and see, where the team is and what type of move we're thinking about making when we get closer to the deadline. So, for some stupid reason, the audio that I recorded in the second half of this episode did not get there. I don't know why. It looked like it was working fine. My microphone was on, but stupid OBS, I don't know. Anyway, we made... couple of trades. We made one big trade that I'll show when I can find the trade log. We got our draft pick signed, and we signed one pretty obscure international amateur. Here was the trade we made. Sent Kendall Graveman and this half-star guy for Brock Stewart and Jamie Westbrook. And then we traded for Jeffrey Rodriguez, a big trade, for Robbie Ray, Guan Yu Yang, Miguel Amaya, and Luis Sierra. Felt like, you know what, let's be aggressive. Why the hell not? But, yeah, the audio for that got gone. It's gone. I don't know why. It really pisses me off. I just wanted to get this episode uploaded. No problems, man. God. Anyway, we're 10 games out of... 10 games below 500, 9 games out of the division. Probably not making the playoffs this season. But anyway, yeah, that's it for this episode. I'm not going to throw in the second half because it's not that thrilling to watch. We had one all-star. It was Akira Higashi. And yeah, that's it for this episode. I'm really sorry for the audio screw-up. And hope you guys still enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time for the off season. Goodbye.